that ride tonight, hey, what you stand on? What if you live or die tonight, hey, what you stand on? Bottom line, gotta lead by example. Hey, what you stand on? What if you take that ride tonight, hey, what you stand on? What if you live or die tonight, hey, what you stand on? Bottom line, gotta lead by example. Hey, you know they did wrong. Them cops.
That Donald Trump is the winner in Wisconsin. That gives him the number of electoral votes he needs to become the 47th president of the United States.
Right here. Lower slowly into the little.
Accept the results of this election. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition, and that we will engage in a peaceful transfer of power. A fundamental principle of American democracy is that when we lose an election, we accept the results. That principle, as much as any other, distinguishes democracy from monarchy or tyranny. And anyone who seeks the public trust must honor it. While I concede this election, I do not concede the fight that fueled this campaign.
Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Real Conversations Podcast, presented to you by Real Conversations Podcast Network. Today we got a few topics on the line. We got the 47th president, Donald Trump, just been elected a few days ago. A lot of people in uproar about that situation. We're going to speak on that. We're going to also touch on Illinois citizens receiving mass texts talking about they're going to have to return back to the plantation and be ready and pack your bags to come into the plantation. That really started a lot of uproar in the Black community. So, we're going to have to speak on that. And then we also got a Arizona man that attacked a CPS or DPS child safety worker. And he recorded it on Facebook Live. So we're going to talk about all them topics, and we got a bonus little video that's really going to stir up some controversy. But tonight we going all in. Veterans Day tomorrow. Shout out to all the veterans. Everybody off. We kicking it, man. We turning up. This might be a 3-hour live. Let me introduce the panel real quick before I bring them on. I got the co-host Kaizen. Y'all know him. Keeping it real, sometimes too real. You feel me? But we got Kazin. He always gonna speak his piece, no matter what. We got CJ. You know, y'all can find him on CSJ underscore Art Vibes LLC. You know, he an artist, and you know, he doing a lot of things. Find him on YouTube, Instagram as well. And we also got a special guest, returning guest, C4 the Realist. You know, y'all love his input on things. So let's get it cracking, man. Real Conversations Podcast. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. If y'all watching this on Facebook, the link is in the comments. If y'all want to come up, y'all want to talk some madness, respectfully, come on up. But y'all only getting a minute. Everybody, we got to do this respectfully. Give everybody a minute to speak their piece, then let the next man speak their piece. This will not be one of them throwaway shows. So with that being said, let's bring on the panel. New episode. Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, man? Y'all got y'all mics muted.
Roger's unmuted.
Yeah. Guys, y'all got y'all mics muted. C4.
My bad. What good with it? What's good with it?
What up?
What's the word? How y'all feeling?
Shit, it's another day, man. It's another day.
Another day, indeed.
Another day, new president, though, huh?
Not yet, but shit, I mean, technically, yeah, but his ass ain't in there yet.
Yeah.
I'm just savoring my final days with the same president before this madness comes back in.
Shit, I feel you, cuz.
So, C4, what you got to say? What you got to say, C4? You ain't got nothing to say? Divine, come on, man. Fix it. I can't even add you. You got to connect your mic and your cam. How y'all feeling about this situation?
Shit. Me personally, I don't like it. Everybody know this. I've been preaching this shit the past 6 months. It's unfortunate. But I think the most unfortunate thing about the whole situation ain't even the fact that the man is in office. It's the fact that this election brought the truth out of a lot of people. How a lot of people really feel about a lot of shit. This election, I feel like, has divided the country even more. Shit, it's a fucked situation to me. You know, man's the president. It is what it is. He won fair, square. But shit, I ain't gonna say it's the best decision. I ain't gonna say it's the right one. It's just the shit we gotta deal with.
CJ, how you feel?
I am just over it, you know. It's unfortunate. A lot of people had the reason why he got elected president was because of the economy. Thinking that, you know, a president is supposed to just automatically immediately fix the economy or inflation.
And I like you said that, cause well, I ain't even gonna say cause it's been done before. Let's just put it out there. Trump could do it. Is he going to do it? Chances are no, because 2016 or 2020 is he was in office, and that's the reason the economy has been shit the past 4 years. But Obama did it. Everybody like to say everything about Obama, but that man got us out of the economy.
He did.
Crisis. He cleared our debt. He cleared that 2008 recession. So you can hate that man, but we be fucked even deeper if it wasn't for him. But I don't like it's just crazy. People think Trump is about to come in and be a savior. I think the thing that People think Trump is God.
That's the problem, and that's dangerous to me.
People look at him as God, and when us as humans, when we over glorify something, we will do and go to extreme measures for what we're over glorifying.
Mm-hmm.
And these MAGA supporters over glorify this man. And it's cool to like him. It's cool if you like the man, you like his policies and shit. But it is now to a point where, like I've told you on the phone, Smooth, when MAGA fans won the first time, right? 2016, they ain't shut up about this shit for years.
Yeah.
Then they lose the election, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to goddamn overthrow the goddamn government. They try to overturn the election. It's false. Then they win this year. And they still talking. See,
Exactly.
the thing is, no matter if they win or lose, they got to talk shit. Y'all done won. Move on about it.
Exactly.
Kamala even said, we ain't gonna do what Trump did in the last election. We try do a peaceful change of power. We ain't trying to have all that bullshit. But these MAGA fans got what they want, and they still finding ways to talk shit about something that's over with. It's over with. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all got the president y'all wanted. So I just feel like at this point, people should be quiet about it. Like, it's a shame, bro. Like I told you, man, I had a black man call me the N-word, hard R, on Facebook under a post because I disagreed with somebody else. I disagreed with somebody else. And one of my own kind who loves Trump called me the N-word with a hard R. Now, mind you, man's is darker than me. So I'ma just be real. Like, that threw me for a loop, man. You darker than me, but you just called me the hard R. So it's like it's throwing a lot off, man. People at work getting into it over politics. It's just like you say, where do we go from here?
How you feeling, Divine?
What's up, fellas? Sorry I'm late. I'm feeling good, I guess.
You know what we talking about, right? First topic, Trump. One of
Yeah.
you feel. The
Hide your kids. Hide your kids. Hide your wife. That's how I feel.
All right, look. We talked about how we feel about it. Okay, let's answer the topic, the title of the episode. Where do we go from here?
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. It's not safe outside.
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
You go first, bro. You go first, then.
Listen. Yeah, people have spoken. I think there's a lot I have to say about this, but I think overall, I think it was almost a rejection of like the leftist or democratic ideals. People don't feel they've done a great job of running the country, or they don't feel at home in their wallets of like where the economy is going or where the money's at, or don't know or don't trust where the money's at, or they weren't confident in it. And I think there's red flags being raised about Kamala Harris's campaign, where the not being long enough or too short, or a lot of pandering that was going on. We can probably get into that and dive into each of those at a different date. But yeah, I think to some degree it was a rejection of the leftist or liberal ideals. A lot of things have to do with the economy, and et cetera, man. I think there's a lot to it. Good luck, America, for the next 4 years. However, though, the bright side of this is that there's only 4 years, and so we'll have 4 more years of whatever this 4 years is going to be in store for, or whatever's going to be this next 4 years, and then it's back to a different king or queen. You know what I mean? A different regime. So, I think this will be the last time we see something like this, unless we have another Trump character that's brewing in the Congress right now. So,
C4, let the people know something, man. How you feeling about this election, man?
You vote?
You said, did I vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I voted.
A lot of people ain't vote.
Huh?
I said a lot of people still ain't vote.
Well, my
Yeah, shit, it's too late for them now.
Yeah.
I think the last count I saw was like 140 something people, 144 million people voted. Right, 74 million for Trump and 70 million for Kamala Harris.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
So it was
crazy.
close. It was
but
close.
I have a couple of friends. One of them said, straight up on social media, I ain't voted, for neither, we're screwed one way or another. Well, and I said, you know what? I didn't say it to him, but I said to myself, okay, when shit hits the fan and he comes after your ass, don't cry now.
So I like what you said, because it's crazy if you look at the demographic of who voted for Trump. When you break it down, like 54% of the people who voted for Trump was Latino men.
And that's wild.
And the first thing this man said when he became president is, we finna start working on mass deportation. I know people who can't speak English right now in Texas, or Mexican, who voted for this man. They don't care about, it's just crazy that, I don't know, people.
Good luck.
It's like a false idol. Like I said, people think he cares, but he doesn't care. I'm gonna be real with you, and I've said this, and may be a theory, may not be. I believe this whole presidential run was to keep that man out of jail.
It was.
Think about it. What president goes on a campaign selling high top gold shoes for $500?
They double or triple that now.
Right.
Why are you selling them shoes?
Yeah.
Why he was selling all of this stuff? He was going through legal battles. The man just got hit with 34 felonies. Do these people not realize that he just collected his legal fee? He just paid his legal fees with their money. And now he's in a seat to where he can't, even if they want to arrest him, they can't do nothing. That man is free. He still get to walk amongst. It's not
his merch page is crazy about what he's selling.
And
he's selling more than a rapper. That shit, wow.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And so I mean, I don't even want to tell you about, but in some cases you could say that's pandering. You gotta sell shit. You have to sell a physical thing for people to vote for you.
Everybody's trying to find a way to make money. Yeah, it's essentially like a podcasting. It's essentially so him doing these rallies is like him giving these speeches or like a podcast, and it's like, okay, you listen to me speak for an hour or so. Now come buy my merch. You know what I mean? So yeah,
that's fine. And that was for his campaign to push him further. So I get it, but I'm just saying.
Oh, there's no doubt.
I feel like people are giving this man a lot of grace and acting like he's so high up on a horse that he's not on. Let's keep it real. He went bankrupt 6 times, but we want to hand this man the economy.
It's a confidence that he exuberates that is masking his faults, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's just people who choose to believe what they're going to believe, and for the people who are blinded by like a false sense of confidence and security by what he is, quote unquote, promising them.
I mean,
it may be misplaced, but
Hold on. I mean, I mean, this gonna sound real controversial. This shit gonna sound real crazy, but it just hit my mind. Okay, you said Trump, he got to sell something, he got to do this, he was in jail, all that. But what's the difference between a person like Trump and a person like a pastor in the damn urban community? Ain't he promising them things? Ain't he promising them this and that and
All right,
election plates every 30 minutes?
So I'm gonna keep it real with you, just like Devon just said. If they choose to believe some pastor saying, that's them.
Right.
If you want to go give your whole check to a goddamn church, that's on you. You choosing to believe that. And I'm gonna take it further. I don't even want to get into that because that's religion. And that ain't really got shit to do with, you feel me, this. It do, but it don't. I don't really want to get into that. That'll start a whole nother argument with me. Y'all know that shit. So, but on this topic, right, I want to pose this question to people, right? If everybody wants their freedoms, right? Everybody wants to be free, right? Everybody wants their free will to live their life how they want to live it and do what they want to do. Why are we going for Trump? Or not me, we, because I didn't go, and I ain't going to say y'all went either. I don't know what you did, so I'm going to say other people. Why are other people going for him? Because at the end of the day, like Smooth say a lot of times, people love him because he's promising an old America. People don't realize, so all the gay people who voted for him, back in the day, y'all couldn't get married. So you want to reverse that shit?
Okay.
It's like,
go ahead.
I just feel like this with this whole situation. It's fucked because if everybody claims everybody should have peace, everybody claims everybody should be happy, everybody claims everybody should have free will, everybody claims that everybody should be able to do as they please, right? Well, when you put somebody like that in office, everybody can't do as they please. Because no matter what y'all want to say, the trans shit, whatever, we'll get into that later. But that's controlling somebody. That's controlling somebody. That's how I look at it. And at the end of the day, just because somebody else decides they want to go be trans, or just because somebody decides they want to let their kids go through that operation, that doesn't affect my life. That has nothing to do with me. All I can control is my life, my family, and my goddamn narrative.
Do it or do it not. I mean,
it doesn't. It does if you let it. It does if you let it.
You ain't got no kids out here, so yeah, maybe.
So you keep bringing up the kids thing, but I keep telling you, like, I understand that, but even then, if you are, so I'm gonna put it like this, and this might ruffle some feathers right now, right? If you are secure enough as a fucking man, if you believe that you actually are the head of your household, have reign over your household, and that your word means something in your household, the shit you preach is what your family will follow. So if you preaching that shit that you want to preach to your family, do that. And if your family chooses to listen, obviously they respect you. If not, that's something you gotta take up with your peoples.
I hear you, but hold on, we ain't gonna get on that. You going on a whole nother topic.
I'm just saying shit like everybody should have their free will. You got free will to say you don't like the shit and you don't want the shit to happen, and somebody has free will to say I don't give a fuck if it happens and let it happen. Why are we controlling people's lives?
Right. Hold on though, you changing the narrative.
Hold on.
We're gonna go to the real truth, the real topics. What y'all like about the policies? Fuck, I don't like Trump personally. We about to get to the real deal.
Nothing.
Kamala policies versus Trump policies. Let's put this shit on the line. Ain't no in between. Ain't no none of that. Let's put it all on the table.
Well, first off, I'm gonna go with my thing because you said to bring this. You told me to, so I'm type 1 diabetic. The last time Trump was in office, he tried to take away Obamacare. They was trying to get rid of the Medicare. Then they was trying to make it harder. They actually made it harder for diabetics to get their insulin because they didn't put a cap on it, which meant for all of them years, my black ass got sick, which led to in 2023 me almost dying because I didn't have the shit I needed. I was struggling. I was a black man who didn't have the goddamn funds I needed, the shit I needed, and I was just out here. So I just deserved to die. That's fucked up. Let's take it further. They won't take care. He won't take get rid of the Medicare. You care about black people? Who is that gonna affect first? Black folk. They won't get rid of Kickstart. Who does that affect? Black folk. They want to get rid of the Board of Education. That means only private schools. You got to pay to go to school. If they get rid of the Board of Education, how do young black kids get their education? Because I'm going to keep it real with you. We ain't building black schools that are private like we building these white ones. So, like these white ones getting built. So it's like, it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit. The policies really break down to, do you care about human decency or do you care about goddamn controlling somebody and what they got going? Because that's all it is.
All right,
When
let
you,
somebody else speak. Let somebody else speak. Who got?
I don't have the policies memorized. Are you able to post them up on screen or?
Nah, I ain't got them. I just thought niggas did their research.
So, I think some of his policies are dangerous. And I even mentioned to Jay Smooth one day, there's going to be potentially mass homelessness, almost across the U.S. And also I mentioned the part to him that the homeless people, some of them might commit suicide. Though it's going to be like a mass suicide for people who are struggling out there, who won't be able to pay their rent, won't be able to afford the mortgage, et cetera, et cetera. And it's just a sad and scary situation, And then it's also going to be like almost the new Jim Crow laws all over again. That's what I feel like. It's almost like modern day slavery, or trying to find some way to, manipulate black people to possibly, do more violence onto each other. So he just, he's trying to. I think it's just his attempt to try to wipe us out.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't feel that way, but I hear you though.
no,
I'm gonna say this. Kamala, her policies I like was the $25,000 to new homeowners, legalizing marijuana, putting a price cap on medications. Few things I didn't like. Her talking about prisoners can get trans surgeries to replace they thing that come out of taxpayer dollars. I ain't like that shit.
can you?
Hold on.
I just had a question about that. But
What you got a question about?
What you just said, what the transgenders, the taxpayers paying. I just, where did you find a fact where it was
Nigga,
fact?
she said it out her mouth. Do your own
Where's
research.
the video? If she said it out her mouth, we would have had a
it out her
video.
mouth. They ran this shit on the goddamn commercials. Nigga, she said it. Look it up.
I looked it up. It's no video of this
All
shit.
right, bro. Now I'm capping. All right,
It's no video of this shit.
Okay.
I looked it. That's why I'm asking.
She's for the stuff. Don't even let
That's
me
why I'm
embarrass her like that.
That's why I asked the question. Shit.
Meanwhile, that shit, trans surgeries in prison, and she never talked about the illegals. That's one thing I do like about Trump. He talk about the illegals. He talk about the pedophiles. He talk about all that shit. Democrats try to cover that shit up. I don't like that shit. That shit's shady to me, bro. I'm gonna just be 100 with you. But what else we talking about? Abortion, I don't like
go ahead.
that. I don't like abortion with the abortion law with Trump. I don't like the Social Security and the Medicaid. I don't like that. I don't agree with those. But
I also don't like the Department of Education.
Department of Education, yeah, that's a big one too. But I ain't saying none of them perfect. I ain't gonna ride nobody dick. So anybody thinking that shit on here, I don't give a fuck. Republican, Democrat, right is right, wrong is wrong in my eyes, and I stand on shit when it come to kids, when it come to just everyday life for us. So like niggas can agree with it or not, but these my opinions.
With the illegals, right? I just want to pose this question: you care that so basically we're saying because they're Mexican and shit, and they doing that shit, get them gone. Well, I'm gonna
Venezuelans, they ain't just Mexican, nigga.
Well, from everywhere, but I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Can I come to the mic a little bit?
Mexicans, most people are.
Yeah, we can't hear you. Turn it up a little bit, Cat.
So look, catch
There you
this,
go.
right? Catch this, right? The illegal shit, right? Y'all saying they pedophiles, they rapists, all of this shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Half of the niggas you listen to on a daily, half of the motherfuckers we watch on a daily, half of the motherfuckers you probably interact with on a daily basis, just in passing, are pedophiles, rapists, killers, people doing that shit. But because they're American citizens, it's okay for the shit to happen. We don't talk about when we do shit. We don't talk about when we do
we
shit.
get locked up. What the fuck you mean?
Bro, the Mexicans get locked up. Like, this is the thing, bro. Y'all are acting like this is my thing with the whole illegals, all of that shit, bro. If America didn't want that shit, stop saying this is the goddamn country to come to find a better life.
Legally, my nigga. Legally.
Bro. Okay, so I'm gonna pose you this question. Cause I'm gonna take it a step further, right? When these people are in these countries that they're fleeing, a lot of these people are fleeing fucking situations where their kids are getting raped every day. The women are getting raped every day. People are dying. They're most likely fleeing
so look, let them come
situation.
to your house. Let them come to your house and stay.
Bruh.
All right.
Y'all act like every single one is bad, bro.
Okay, let them come to your house.
Bruh.
They created us.
Bro, so the fact that this is my thing, right? This is my thing. At the end of the day, bro, they doing all the shit that you don't want to do, all them dirty ass jobs you ain't gonna do, all that shit you not gonna go do. Them the motherfuckers doing it. So we can send their ass away. We can send them away. But when these houses ain't getting built like they is, when all of this trash is still out here because you ain't got the trash, when all of the shit start going wrong, like I said, motherfuckers gonna hate it. Because we hate to goddamn, let's keep it real, bro. America is ran by illegals, immigrants, shit like that. If you want to take it further, niggas is immigrants. From what you say, we got took from our homeland and ain't it? They brought us goddamn here. So we goddamn immigrants, technically.
Hey, it's a hold on. It's a different. We were forced to come here for a quarter.
Okay,
they volunteered.
But I don't care. Hey, we could have been forced. But this is the thing. So that makes it even worse. America will go snatch people and bring them here and force them to do shit. But people who willingly want to come here and do shit, they try to send away. Because once again, everybody wants to talk about the bad illegals, the bad immigrants, which is cool. But why aren't we talking about the ones leaving these fucked up situations, these fucked up countries? These kids can't eat. These kids got diseases. I don't give a fuck about America, Mexican, illegal borders. I give a fuck about human life. And if you care about human life too, you should have some fucking decency to at least say, okay, we'll weed out the bad ones, but we gonna try to help the ones that really need this shit and ain't causing no fucking
do you
problem.
know how many of them coming on the daily? You talking about weed out,
bro.
Okay, so
I was how many fucking wicked people like it's. I don't know. Like I said, bro, I don't know where to go. I mean, it's fucked up. I just feel like Goddamn, their lives too. Their lives, they are people too, gang. And at the end of the day, everybody falls short in life.
I
And that's
understand what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
sick of
So
people acting. People act like everybody doesn't fall short. These are just people who have failed short and looking for
All
a
right, hold
better
on. Let
fucking
Divine
situation.
talk, though. Let Divine talk.
I think
Hey,
one of the solutions to the immigrant problem is, and I don't really know how to go about this or solve this, but I do know I think this is part of the answer to the solution, is if you're able to fix the problems in their home countries, Venezuela and Africa, South America, etc. If you're able to fix some of these problems in some of these home countries for them, they would gladly return. One, because the families are back home, probably the weather's nicer. But two, they would also want to rebuild and go back to to a lifestyle which they know, which they're familiar with, and which they grew up in. So I think if we find a way to fix that problem, then that will alleviate some of the stress, I guess, on the border problems, because a lot of them will return home. Basically, they're here in a hotel visiting for an extended stay for an extended period of time until they can, either make this a permanent residence or find a way to back home. But until we can get the problems in their home countries, I think, resolved, I think that's one of the things hindering them from returning home. But yes, there should be a way to screen or clear people who want to come here just to make ends meet. And so, yeah, it's a difficult situation, and as one of the leaders of the free world, we should definitely have a more robust system to deal with this issue. Whether it's more resources, personnel, etc. There should be definitely a better way to go about this process.
America puts their money in the wrong places. I like what you said. If we fix stuff in their home countries, they'll stay. But let's keep it real. A lot of their home countries are the same countries that we're going into fucking up with wars and shit. So it's like,
yeah, the big
America's
brother,
not going to stop these wars. So how can we help them in that way?
Yeah, the big brother problem that America chooses to, I guess, wear or be a part of, to try to basically be the world's police force, and step into situations that either they don't belong into or trying to insert themselves into is a problem in its own right. We should literally just leave countries alone until they ask or request our help. Other than that, let them use their resources to figure out the problems themselves. Majority of the world is in a democratic, at least to some degree, and some type of democracy format in terms of their political structure. Besides your clearly if you're China, Russia, etc., North Korea, but I would say a lot of countries to sort the issues out themselves, and call us if they need us, essentially.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
My special guest, King Smoke, aka Kevin Farmer. Let's bring him on the show. Let's get it. What's going on, King Smoke?
Hey.
What's up with it, good brother? How's everything going with you?
Man, good, man. I thought you about to stand me up again. What's going on, man?
Oh no, I wasn't gonna stand you up. I just finished up my show, my last episode for the my political show called Kev at the Farm, because we just finished up this election, so it was just a recap on the election, because we was talking local politics and politics in general, especially about this presidential election. And this was a limited podcast series, so I just finished up my show that just ended about a couple hours ago, and just finished up getting some dinner in me and stuff like that. So I just thank you for putting me on tonight, good brother. Giving me a chance to shine.
For sure. Hey, one question: have you shared my shit?
Shit, nigga, I'm on social. I'm on. Is it on Facebook? Are you streaming on Facebook?
Yeah,
are you streaming on Facebook?
Yeah.
No, you ain't, nigga, because I'm on Facebook right now. I'm on your page right now, nigga, and it ain't on no page.
My page. It's on my Real Conversation podcast page.
Okay, send me the link and I'll share it. I definitely make sure you send me the link, because you send me this link. I got it. If you send me the link, I definitely share it. and I'll share it to some of my groups too. But I was hearing my guy was talking about the illegals.
Yeah, we was
The
talking about
illegals.
the illegals. We was
Talking about immigration.
Trump. We was talking about the policies from him and Kamala. Some that we liked, some that we didn't like, and pretty much the question is, where do we go from here?
Oh, easy. We go to place where we've been going. Where have y'all been? Where have y'all been 3.5 years ago? What y'all was doing 3.5 years ago, most likely is what you're gonna be doing now. Unless you're gonna switch it up.
Yeah.
However, though,
my thing is when it comes down to what I understand, I understood how Trump was gonna win this. So now I look at it. Have y'all looked at the market? Have y'all been investing in the market? If y'all play in the market, y'all can see your portfolio has went up exceptionally, especially if you got retirement in some of these jobs or 401k. Y'all got 401ks?
Nah, we ain't got 401k.
Okay, so my thing is, yeah, you might not see it in y'all situation, but most motherfuckers who got 401ks, pensions, stocks in the market right now, they're seeing he's not our president yet. He's won of election. He don't get inaugurated until January 5th. He already, the market has just like quadrupled since he'd won the election. And people who have literally got, like myself, who has money in the market or has retirement or has a 401k or plays in the index, are seeing the rewards of him winning this election. So daddy's home. Daddy's home. And and I always say that. So and people are in fear because when daddy's there to make discipline. The father's in the house, and I talk about that on my show on the Smoke Show every Tuesday night from 10 to 11:30, talking about relationships and marriage issues. When you got that nucleus family, and that's what we're bringing back, the family. Yeah. When we bring back that, when daddy's home, now we got some sense of order and direction. Wow. Some sense and order and direction, because 3.5 years we had a lot of disorder and misdirection.
Well, okay, so 2024 Trump is different than 2016 Trump. So basically, we had essentially a bankrupt businessman jump into a CEO executive position and then was voted out. Now he's returning with experience and a new mindset. So this Trump, I think, is going to be a little more different, a little more calculated.
Bro, we had the biggest, even that bankruptcy, but that bankruptcy, you see, don't disrespect the president. So my thing is, you got the bankruptcy, you got my bankrupt president. You saying bankrupt CEO president? No, good brother, you can't say that. First of all, we had the biggest burst of economics in our biggest percentage of economics in the country ever when it came down to businesses, jobs, and the economy. You ain't seen nothing like it until COVID. And when COVID came, I take it, I tell people, go all the way down to niggas. Niggas loved what happened in COVID. Even people who went unemployed and got advantage, because a lot of people got EIDL, PPP, and PPE. That's a whole nother form, because people was selling niggas was selling masks and everything out they mama, from sanitation and Lysol out this nigga. So when that happened, we seen how he dealt with it, but we also fell for the dupe, the Democratic dupe, like we always do. We start falling for the propaganda. And when that propaganda, we start using, and when that propaganda was issued out into the black community, we came, what we do, we went the opposite direction. And they took 3.5 years, and this is what happened. When we did that, what just happened? In 3.5 years, he waited. He pretty much took his time, even during the bullshit, while they was literally charging him and indicting him. for whatever reason, whatever you call it, a witch hunt, all this witch hunt. During this witch hunt, he literally overcame that to be able to show you that I can take the popular vote. People really like me. And I literally am the best leader capable of running this country.
Best is debatable.
Yeah, but you know, people gonna say, "Hey, my cousin up the street, he can't get a job at Mickey D's, but Trump ass got 34 felonies, and this nigga's the damn president." So you know, a lot of people gonna feel a certain way. That's all I'm saying.
But that's under Sleepy Joe. That's under Kamala. You feel me? That's 3.5 years. Yeah, you can't get one. You can't get one under this thing. Wait, if Trump was in there, he would have got. He was the nigga that got some of that PPP. I'm telling you, when it came down to COVID, wasn't he? You couldn't even get this nigga to work, could you? Because that nigga had the bag. I bet you that nigga had the bag. But now you in Sleepy Joe reign and VP Harris reign. Now that nigga saying I can't get a job at McDonald's. How fucked up is that? Because
hey, hold on,
I'm telling you, Trump don't support the felons.
Right.
He's a felon. He's a felon.
He don't support the felons. Oh my God.
Yeah, think about it. I live in Ohio. If you a felon, you can vote here. I don't know if you live in Kentucky next door to it.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna put it like this. I have a situation in life where I know a felon can vote in certain places. I'm not gonna put it, but just know that I know that a felon can vote, nigga, because I'm close to it. So I'm gonna put it like this: everybody want to talk about the economy and shit. Everybody want to talk about this, but nobody wants to talk about the fucking bullshit that comes with the man. Nobody wants to talk about how this man is an open fucking racist. Nobody wants to talk about how the man don't really care about.
Hold up, how is he open racist? Let
me ask you this. Let me ask you a question. This man not want to give immunity to police and let them stop and frisk more?
So that makes you a racist?
No. Yes, because I'm finna hit you with something. Who are the police gonna stop and frisk and goddamn use that immunity against more? Are they gonna use it against white people? No.
Yes, they are. We got an opioid epidemic out here with white folks that's on opioids right now and homelessness. Have you been to California? Have you been to Oakland?
Hold on. One of y'all gonna have to talk out of time, bro. Hey, I'm gonna have to mute you, Cal, if you don't stop playing, dog.
Oh my God.
Cut out the emotions, my nigga.
Oh my God, this ain't emotion. This is off of fact. I watched Charlottesville, the motherfuckers who supported Trump. I watched them run people over, kill people with cars.
So you're blaming Trump for other motherfuckers? So you're blaming Trump for other motherfuckers? So again, I'm gonna blame Trump.
Does Trump not influence motherfuckers? Did Trump not tell them people on January 6th to go storm the fucking Capitol?
No, he didn't. He did not tell them. He did not tell them. Give me audio where he said, where Donald Trump said, go up there and storm the Capitol.
Overturn the election. And even if he didn't tell them to go, when did he stop them?
But you just said that he told you just debated me and told me that didn't Trump tell them to go storm the Capitol? And I told you no, he didn't.
Television with my mother. So you calling me and my mother? I watched
did he direct
with every other fucking American.
He was found innocent from that, brother. Bro, he never directed people.
You got your opinion and I got mine. That's how I feel.
That's not an opinion. That's a fact.
That shit. You can debate it. He got found innocent. He got found innocent. That's cool. That don't mean that I think that nigga ain't goddamn guilty for the shit. It's
you got your opinion if you believe he's a racist. You can believe whatever you want. It don't mean it's right. It's right.
Y'all sound like goddamn dumbass niggas who want to go for the goddamn white regime. That's cool. And that's cool. That's fucking cool. Y'all want to back this fucking white man? Y'all want to back
what's wrong with this white man?
Do that.
What's wrong with this white man?
Do that shit.
What's wrong with this white man? Give me a better option. Give me a better option.
Diabetic.
She was not
I'm
the
a
better
type
option.
1 fucking
The,
diabetic. He wants to
the
raise
Indian
the
woman
prices
was
on
not the better
insulin.
option.
Once again,
The other woman was not the better option.
Again, under his fucking administration, I almost fucking died.
How did you almost die, good brother?
I needed. I couldn't get none of the shit I needed under the
What,
Trump
you in the military?
administration.
You was in the military?
Did I say I was in the fucking military?
No, I'm
I said
asking
I'm
what
type
you
1
said you couldn't.
diabetic.
Oh, you was a diabetic, so you couldn't
I'm
get the
type
insulin
1
that you needed.
diabetic.
So he lowered the price of insulin. That's why I didn't understand why you couldn't get the diabetic the medicine that you needed. Because if you're a diabetic, you need insulin, right? Because if you're a type 1 or you type 2.
What are we debating this? I'm type 1.
I want to know. You said you're a diabetic. I'm asking, are you a type 1 or type 2?
I have to live off of insulin. Without insulin,
so you're type 2.
fucking die.
So you type 2?
I'm
you type 2?
1.
Okay, type 1. Okay.
Insulin pump
Gotcha.
on my hip right now, keeping me.
So I want you to look at, good brother, I want you to do some research because CMS Newsroom, May 26, 2020, President Donald Trump announces lower out of pocket insulin costs for Medicare seniors. So my thing is, I'm trying to figure out when it comes down to the cost of insulin or your medication that you're not.
Senior? I don't have Medicare. I'm not a senior fucking citizen. I am a 24-year-old black male. Back then, I was a 19, 20.
And also,
18,
he put a cap, and you're right, good brother. But President Trump also, the fact is about that he put a $35 insulin copay cap in Medicare and Medicaid. So my thing is, I'm just not getting you.
Listen. For the average person, I don't have Medicare or Medicaid because in the state of Texas, when you're 18, you legally cannot be on it.
So you don't have an employer? You wasn't employed? You didn't have the medical benefits with your employer?
I was sick. Listen to what I'm saying. This is what pisses me off because I can't tell my own health story without people trying to intervene and come up with all these things. If you let me tell my story, we can get that out, right? No, I couldn't work. You want to know why I couldn't work? Because I kept ending up in the fucking hospital. Because as a diabetic, look it up, as a type 1 diabetic, if you don't have your insulin, your body eats itself. It eats its fat. Why? To try to gain energy. My body is literally eating itself to try to stay the fuck alive. I am frail when I don't have insulin. I throw up every fucking few minutes when I don't have insulin. So no, I couldn't work. So no, I couldn't get goddamn insurance through a fucking employer. Luckily, my mother could get the fucking insurance and I was goddamn okay. And shit started to goddamn get great. But even then, 2023 almost died from all of the fucking shit I had to endure, all of the fucking medical complications I had up until then. I am 24 with fucking nerve damage in my legs. I am 24 with gastro goddamn problems. I am 24 and I can't.
All right, man. Hey, hold on. We got to get to a whole nother topic.
Nah, he asked. Did he not ask?
Whole shit. Yeah, King Smoke got niggas riled up.
He asked.
So I'm asking, good brother. The reason I'm asking is because this is what it is. Before Trump has initiated these policies, you said you didn't have all of this, but Obama came up with the Affordable Care Act before Trump came into play. So you apparently
North Carolina. Listen, you have to understand. You don't know my geography. I have moved around a lot. So this
is a national issue. That was a national issue. The Affordable Care Act was a national issue, good brother.
Yes, it was. But listen, what I'm saying, when I was 15 to 18, I'm on Medicare, right? Or Medicaid, whatever the fuck the shit is. The government fucking healthcare. You get your shit, right? When you don't have that anymore, the shit gets difficult. Don't ask me. I'm young. I wasn't in the insurance goddamn room. I wasn't goddamn doing the policy. I wasn't the one goddamn.
What about your parents, like your mother? What about your mother and your father? Did they never set you? They never set you up or got you the health, the insurance or the Medicaid that you needed? Because I know you
Man,
was
I'm
raised by your
trying to be
family.
very respectful, but you're hitting spots that's gonna make me goddamn go off. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
do it
cuz we
though.
about to
I'm
switch the
not gonna
topic.
do it though. My goddamn mother is a single mother. My father died when I was goddamn 6. My mother
My
has been a
condolences, good
single
brother.
struggling mother my whole fucking life.
Smoke that niggas. Wow.
My mother has been
So
a
you
single
got trauma,
struggling.
good brother. What I suggest right now, you can't blame Trump for your trauma. And my thing
Brother,
is,
this
maybe
is what I'm
go get some
saying, brother.
therapy.
I'm
Go
not
get some
blaming that
therapy.
man for my trauma. I am
But you
saying
might
this
need some
man is
therapy. I think you need some therapy, good brother.
man,
Because
listen, don't
it'd be
tell me what
best.
the fuck I need, because I'm not telling you what you need, man.
I
At the end of the
would
day,
suggest that we should, as brothers,
hey,
if we
you don't
see
know
that
what
we
I'm,
need help.
bro, man, father, go watch this goddamn podcast. Go watch other fucking videos. You don't know me. I am one to tell people they need therapy. I'm one for mental health. You don't know what I got going on. That's why I'm saying don't tell me to do this shit. Because I'm one who goddamn seeks that. I'm one who looks for that. I'm one who tries to do that. So, brother, what I'm saying, don't tell me. I might be young. I may look young to y'all. I'm young. But don't tell me, don't come on here try to tell me what I'm on and shit, how shit affects my life and all of that. Because like I said at the beginning
But
of
good
this show,
brother, you
where do we
came on
go
and
from
started
here?
talking about your health problems and your
Yes,
situation. You
because
wanted to
my
tell
health
your
problems
story.
were affected by these fucking policies. That's what
You
you're
said
not
you never
understanding.
gave me a policy that it was affected. I told you two
Bro,
policies
bro,
that he actually
bro,
supported when it came down
bro,
to your case with
bro,
insulin.
bro,
Hey, we
you're
gotta go to
talking
the
about
next topic. We
Medicare
going
and
on the hour,
Medicaid.
bro. We gotta go on the hour. Let's take
That's in
Medicare
general when
and
it came
Medicaid.
down to
I'm
a
not
35
on
copay
Medicare
on
and
insulin.
Medicaid, my friend.
It went
I'm gonna
across
be
the
real
board.
with you. I'm
And
gonna
then
be
we
real with you, bro.
before
I'm gonna
Trump, you
just keep
said
it real.
you didn't
We're
even take
gonna
the
agree to
Affordable Care
disagree.
Act. You
We're
didn't
gonna
take advantage
agree
of
to
even the
disagree.
Obamacare.
We can agree to disagree. At the end of the day, we can agree to disagree. It's my life. This is something I goddamn. At the end of the day, this is my health. This is my life. This is goddamn how I feel about it. You're not type 1 diabetic, so you're not gonna feel the same way I feel about this shit. People
Because I'm
aren't gonna
healthy,
look
good
at it
brother.
the
At the end
same
of the
way.
day, I keep myself healthy. You can. There's ways to. I know how to eat
Type
right
1
to live.
diabetes
Elijah
has
Muhammad
nothing
got
with
a
me.
book
Hold
called
I
on. We
did
gotta
Elijah
nothing
change
to
the
Muhammad
Hundreds,
has a
if not
book called.
thousands, of Black Americans across at least 16 states. And those here in Illinois tell me they worry physical violence could be next.
It says, good morning. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation.
Teresa Agudo woke up to this message the morning after Election Day. It says she can expect, quote, executive slaves to pick
Am
her
I
up and
muted?
take her to a
Am I still on there?
plantation.
Am I
I
muted?
said, well, you know what? They come here. I got something for them.
I can't
Don't
hear.
think I'm
Am
just
I
gonna up
muted?
and jump and just go and get. That's not going to happen.
Scores of these texts have Black Americans on edge in states like Georgia, North Carolina, Texas, Virginia, Alabama, Louisiana, and now here at home. Some messages were specific to the person.
They actually said my first and last name. It got as detailed as them saying, like, once you arrive to the plantation, you'll be patted down.
TextNow.com, a phone service that allows people to create phone numbers for free, says that one or more of our accounts was used to send text messages in violation of our terms of service. Officials here in Nation.
We gotta bring that back. Hold on.
Hundreds, if not thousands, of Black Americans across at least 16 states. And those here in Illinois tell me they worry physical violence could be next.
It says, good morning. You have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation.
Teresa Agudo woke up to this message the morning after Election Day. It says she can expect, quote, executive slaves to pick her up and take her to a plantation.
I said, well, you know what? They come here. I got something for them. I don't think I'm just going to up and jump and just go and get. That's not going to happen.
Scores of these texts have Black Americans on edge in states like Georgia, North Carolina, Texas, Virginia, Alabama, Louisiana, and now here at home. Some messages were specific to the person.
They actually said my first and last name. It got as detailed as them saying, like, once you arrive to the plantation, you'll be patted down.
TextNow.com, a phone service that allows people to create phone numbers for free, says that one or more of our accounts was used to send text messages in violation of our terms of service. Officials here in
How y'all feel about that?
I'll be honest with you, good brother. I couldn't hear a damn thing.
Okay, hold on. You want me to bring it back?
No, just tell me what it was.
All right, so pretty much Illinois, I don't know the city, I don't know the town, but in Illinois, a lot of residents, a lot of residents of Illinois, this specific town, got a mass text from, I guess, a white person or a Trump supporter. That's what they're saying, and it's pretty much saying like slavery has been brought back. Get ready. You know, you about to get picked up by a bus. You about to get picked up by a van, and pretty much, you know, you about to go to the plantation and pick cotton. But apparently, it was just a joke, or I don't know what you would call it. But I just want to know y'all opinions on it. It's trending right now.
It's a robocall. It's the new technology when we allow AI to intervene with it, to take over things.
Yeah.
Or take over our systems.
So you
more things are gonna happen like this.
So it's not a human fault. It's AI fault.
No. It's a human fault. It's a human's fault. No, for creating ChatGPT and AI, that's a whole nother subject. It's really about to really gonna make a lot of things obsolete for us.
Yeah.
So right now, like I'm saying right now, you know, if you're not, it's gonna really be able to start targeting people at what's your really use case in situation. Elon Musk talks about this a lot. If you look at the Joe Rogan podcast, but I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, we can't get into this propaganda that this is about to be the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy with the gentleman with the brother. I think NY. I can't see it. Yeah, by the KY's in. Yeah, it's a tragedy with his situation, but I just look at it like this. Right now, this is the best play for what we had when we come to leadership of this country. And I say right now, you're not gonna get everything your way, but I rather deal with this guy in power compared to the other person.
So I just want to say, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up for the rest of this shit, cause that just let me know what every fucking American thinks. Yeah, the podcast is where do we go from here? We don't go nowhere, cause don't nobody truly give a fuck about nobody. We'll make laws that'll fuck one person but benefit the next. We'll do something that fucking hurts one goddamn group of people that doesn't hurt the next. Where do we go from here? Everybody goddamn stay to your goddamn self. You better goddamn preach your motherfucking beliefs to your people, and you better hope that your people goddamn follow what the hell it is you got going. Cause this shit is sad at this point. Sad.
I totally agree, good brother. It's not sad. It's control the economics and politics in your community. In your community. Control the economics and politics in your community. And for the greater good brother, you got to understand that when you got people like-minded on your own, you create your silos, because you got to be able to create community. And there are certain black community and black silos in certain towns and certain cities that's doing their thing, but it's not everywhere, which is unfortunate. But what you're saying is unfortunate, but that's what it is. We didn't make the rules, good brother. We didn't make this rule. We didn't draw this up. I know no black man who wrote the Constitution. No, this was never designed for us. But you have to, you're included. There is a decision made or an agenda made regardless. Now if you understand how this game works, now you can be able to operate it in a way that can be beneficial to you and your community.
Ain't shit.
So my thing is with anybody, I tell people, especially black people, our goal is to be able to control the economics and politics in your community.
We're everywhere. We're
And that's
spread out.
and that's black nationalism, gentlemen.
So
That's black nationalism.
I like what you're saying, and that goes the way Smooth like to say that we all need to come together. But I'm gonna keep it real with you. Niggas is too ignorant to come together. Don't nobody want to come together. Niggas still killing each other's in the streets. So this whole thing of coming together and you need to find these silos, we can't find these silos because we can't fucking build them. We just living off of fucking trauma. Everybody's passing down trauma, so we can't build this safe haven for black people. It'll never fucking be until we actually say we're gonna look at the root of the fucking problem and fix it. And that's how I goddamn feel about it.
Get rid of those niggas that's been, causing black community. Get rid of their answers.
That's how I feel about it. Black people are too fucking judgmental. If like we can't come together for shit. We can't come together for shit. Nothing. If a goddamn kid see a nigga with no Jordans on, they gonna pick on him because he ain't got Jordan. If
Are we talking about niggas or black people?
Like,
right. I say
because my thing is there's two. My thing is there. You got niggas and you got black people.
Niggas,
then my thing is,
people, oh, it's the same.
No, black people come together, good brother. Black people come together. No, black people come together. And my history has
Even
shown.
if black people come together, bro, it's always conflict. Every time black people come together, we
then how can you be mad at Trump? Then when he looks out for his own, which he has sense enough when he has sense enough to do. The white man and Trump is a white man. They have sense enough to look out for their own. So why are you mad at Trump?
I'm never mad. See, that's where you got me misconstrued. I never am mad at Trump because he looked out for his own. And I'm never mad at the Trump people that I knew was going to vote for Trump. I am mad at the niggas who all of this shit is going to affect. I'm mad at the niggas, the black people, the shit that's going to affect
niggas don't vote, my nigga. Niggas don't vote, my guy. Mr. Niggas don't
and that's
vote,
the
though.
problem. That's the problem.
Niggas
that's
are
what
the
I've
problem.
been saying this whole
But why would they vote? But why would they vote?
This whole fucking election, I have been preaching this shit. Leading up to this whole election.
Okay, can I ask you a question, good brother?
Doing a research and fucking voting. I even said it. It don't matter who you vote for, Kamala or goddamn Trump. Just use your fucking right. I've been preaching.
Can I ask you a question, good brother? Can I ask everybody on this panel a question?
What's up?
Can I ask everybody a panel on this question? Is that okay?
Let's get
What's up?
And y'all can jump in with who want to answer first, but this is the question. Is it more important to vote nationally or locally?
Locally, of course. But national,
okay, so
local and national, because I mean it goes together.
Local,
so.
No. I didn't ask that question. I didn't ask that. I asked, is it not both? Is it more important to vote locally or nationally?
Locally, because it affects you on a daily basis.
Exactly. So my thing is, if it affects you for I said this on my show, vote for what you can touch. Why are people or even people, black people, white people, niggas are so obsessed with this national election, which when your vote don't really count when it comes down to this national presidential election, which we have seen. Because my thing is, no, good brother, it doesn't. We're not delegates. We're not sitting. We're on the panel today, but we're not delegates. We're not elected. So we don't control state policy enough, because you wouldn't be arguing with me about how policy didn't go your way when it comes down to your medical situation. So my thing is, I'm saying, but good brother, I'm saying like this. It just sounds like when it comes down to it that you're blaming niggas to be as the culprit of this, and you shouldn't, because niggas already understand this con game. It's a con game.
So first I was blaming Trump. Now I'm blaming niggas. Find one that I'm blaming, cause I don't know which
was
one
blaming both
am I
of them, good
blaming?
brother. You was blaming both of them. You started with Trump, then you went to niggas.
No. So
Now you, I don't
okay.
know who else you want to blame.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. I'm gonna be real with you. Y'all niggas sound stupid when motherfuckers talk about they don't want to vote because of all this shit. This lady sitting on this urn right here, my grandmother Joan Atkins, born in 1940. That motherfucker was she goddamn fought for that shit.
No, she fought for her. She fought for her. She fought to vote in her time period. We're now. What my thing is, you're making it seem like that's like she died in vain or something. She didn't die in vain.
She did it for black people to vote. So and I'm not saying her, for any goddamn black person back then who had to go through all that shit for black people to be able to vote. Everybody wants to say respect the ancestors. We don't do that shit.
Bro, I never said don't vote. I said it's more vital to vote in your local election, which we all agreed on. Because my thing is most
say don't vote, but even with the
because my thing is niggas don't vote because niggas don't vote because they don't understand what to vote for. And half the time, certain niggas in certain cities or certain states are ineligible because they are felons. That's why I say nigga gotta you want to vote, you really want to participate in the civic system or do your civic duty to do this, nigga, you can move out here. Or if you want to take that risk, if you want to take them options, sometimes niggas don't want to move or don't have the capabilities or means to move to other states to be able to have the privileges to do that.
Wait. I never said I was a felon. I could legally vote any fucking way I want to vote.
I say most niggas are. I say most niggas are. You seem like a black man who's been a nigga.
I thought you said me, because I was going to say, wait, I could vote anywhere in this goddamn country. So,
what's the next subject, brother? What's the next subject, Jay Smooth? What's the next subject?
Y'all just said, fuck my subject. I didn't put the whole clip up and everything. All right, look.
You said, I told you that was a robot. That's AI. Okay, that's AI, robot. Jay Smooth.
Okay, that's robot.
That's Chat GPT.
Okay, all right, Chat.
We gonna see more of that.
Hey, listen, I was waiting my bus, my black ass had to walk home. When I got my message, I was like, shit, man. I was waiting for 3 meals in the cot, and I was like, damn, I ain't getting any of that shit.
Yeah. So what you think about it, Divine?
That shit was funny. Yeah, that shit was funny. It sets a bad precedent, but it's funny. Yeah, at the end of the day, that ain't cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Text message.
Yeah. The message. Yeah, at the end of the day, it ain't cool. It sets a bad precedent. But my first read I thought was funny. You know, I'm looking at it as a sign of black humor. That's the way I took it initially. I'm like, oh, this is kind of funny. I mean, obviously, if that shit really went down, you know, I don't think the general public will allow that to go down. But you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because I mean, the next step you're looking at is the basically like a purge type situation. If that was the truly, you know, that was truly trying to happen. But anyway.
Yeah. Okay, look. So another topic. Arizona man assaults a CPS or child safety worker from I guess frustration of the worker not responding to him the correct way or not wanting to be on camera. So he choked him out on Facebook Live. Shit is crazy right now.
Is there a video? Can we see the video?
Yeah. I'm about to play it. King Smoke. Hold up.
Yeah, I gotta see. I need to see the evidence, man. You know, I gotta see all. I gotta see all the evidence.
All right, hold up. I'm about to play it right now. Let's go.
Johnson puts the employee in a chokehold, attempting to strangle him. 2 minutes go by.
You was a dead man.
The employee doesn't appear to be moving.
You was a dead man.
Then you hear witnesses in the background.
You was a dead man.
The The whole attack lasting 2.5 minutes.
I'm still breathing. I ain't making my point.
Records obtained by 12 News show multiple people called 911 and Johnson left. First responders finding the victim lying on the ground injured in an altered state of consciousness. As he was taken to the hospital, police began their search for Johnson, and when they found him, he fled. Officers deploying a grappler, but that still didn't stop him. He was ultimately tracked down and arrested within 3 hours of the assault. This violent attack raising questions about security for DCS employees. Earlier this year, citing budget cuts, DCS cut ties with a security company which provided guards to protect caseworkers during visits at a Phoenix field office, leaving some employees questioning the department's priorities. In response to Tuesday's assault, staff received an email reminding employees to use an emergency communication software they have access to in case of an emergency, and to consider meeting with parents in pairs. When 12 News asked if those measures would prevent a similar attack from happening again, a DCS spokesperson said, although there is no way of predicting or stopping an unprovoked attack, Alert Media can help in receiving immediate law enforcement response in escalated situations or when a staff member feels hospital recovering at home. But this incident is raising concerns about safety. And again, we want to warn you, this video is disturbing. A vicious, unprovoked attack recorded by the attacker, streaming live on Facebook as police say he attempted to kill a state employee. Mesa police say this happened on Tuesday around 5 p.m. inside this building at Alma School Road in Southern, an Arizona Department of Child Safety office. The suspect, DeAndre Terrell Johnson, beginning his live stream as he sat down with a DCS employee to discuss his case involving his children.
With all this DCS, I want to introduce you so that we can have a proper introduction on this.
Growing agitated when the employee doesn't want to be in his live stream.
I want to introduce you. Don't be afraid. You hold a public position, man.
At the end of the hour-long meeting, this victim, who DCS says is now at home recovering, later told police from the hospital that Johnson threatened his life a week prior, but he was able to calm him down. Doctors described his injuries to police as absolutely serious, saying the victim almost died. Johnson now faces an attempted first-degree murder charge, in addition to 2 counts of aggravated assault and unlawful flight from police. DCS says it's conducting a comprehensive review of this incident. Johnson is being held on a $500,000 cash bond. We're in Mesa. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Did was what? He said what's up to you. Oh, okay.
I couldn't
They're
really
gonna
see.
hold him up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't really see all of that. It was breaking up on my end. I don't know if my internet is fucked up or what's going on, but I couldn't. It was just breaking up on my end. It was like I seen a little bit of it. But my thing is, the gist is, I guess, what did he get in his personal space or something? Or
Oh, he ain't do none of that. He just didn't want to be on camera.
Okay, so
but
what's the gist of the story? So we have a colored man who's angry.
Okay, look, check it out. The gist of the story is he had threatened him like a week ago or something, right?
Right.
When he met up with him before. So
wait, the officer threatened the man, or the man threatened the officer?
The man threatened the same dude he choked out a week ago.
Okay.
So, okay, fast forward. They meet up again about his child, about his rights or his visitation rights or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he recorded it on Facebook Live, and he tried to get him on the camera. And I guess the child safety worker didn't want to get on the camera, and he was trying to walk away, and he choked him out. Maybe he was tired, fed up. I don't know, but he facing attempted murder right now.
Yeah, so much for your attempt.
He'll be able to get off. He'll get off. He'll get an assault. That'll get dropped down to an assault. But if I was his attorney, I'll get that down to an assault. But my thing is, they just charged him that because they're claiming that he could have died. So they're saying that's what they're trying to claim, the attempted murder. But if he has a good enough a lawyer, he can get that down to an assault. And If he's
Hold on.
depending
Let
on.
my big cousin speak. Big cuz, what's going on?
What's up with you, cuzzo?
What's up with it? What you feel about that clip?
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Now, to the young brother, yeah, he can get, he can get those charges, dropped down. But um, does he have the resources to get that kind of a lawyer?
Right.
Okay. And if he doesn't have those kind of resources, if he doesn't have that kind of money, and those kind of lawyers, they taxing.
Yeah.
If you can't get it, he's going to face that attempted murder. Because
This
one,
just hit national news, though. If it hit national news, I would believe some type of lawyer will want to get into this press. Because if we're talking about it, I know other people's talking about it. And my thing is, I believe that some attorney will be
no,
pretty much will jump on this to be able to, literally get the charges, if not reduced.
no, they're not. Because one, the worker had his back to him. Now, from my day and age, that's called a sucker punch. You don't sucker punch nobody like that.
That's why I
Okay.
said assault.
And the thing is, he wasn't in any danger. He
Right.
can't, he wasn't defending himself. He was actually attacking a person. So if it hits national news, it hit national news. But I don't think a big attorney's going to swoop in to save the day on this one. Now,
No, I
what it
don't
will
believe that this will, like you just said, how you just said it, that sounds like assault. That doesn't sound attempted murder. I believe even if it's a small timer public defender, I believe a public defender can get this reduced down into an assault instead of an attempted murder.
Well, the
Or
thing is now assault. When you have to look at assault, assault is spitting on someone. Assault is hitting someone. But
Yeah,
this, if he,
when is putting
if
somebody in a
yes,
chokehold an assault
that's
charge?
an
no,
assault. That's an
no,
assault.
I mean it's an assault if he's in a chokehold and he lets go. But if he stopped breathing and they have to bring him back, that's automatically attempted murder. He put that
Yeah,
man's life in
now
danger.
my thing is I don't know the full evidence. Was he choked out to the point that he was down and people had to bring him back? The video didn't show that. What the
I
The
video
think
video,
so.
the video did.
and the
He was
next
like, you feel me?
and the
He
next when
wasn't
it comes down to when it comes down in Ohio, I'm looking at Ohio. I don't know. This was in what state was this in?
Arizona.
This
Arizona.
was in Arizona.
Arizona. So their laws might be different, but because and I'm not an attorney either. But it's just saying that with it says what I'm reading in Arizona. It says, as discussed above, if you and your victim have a domestic violence relation as listed in ARS unisection 13/3601 and you're strangled and suffocated the victim, that is aggravated assault and it is classified as a class 4 felony and domestic violence offense. So it is
Okay.
a felony, but it's not an attempted murder. And I think if a public defender can even get it reduced to an aggravated assault,
Okay. Now,
suffocation in
public defender,
Arizona. This is Arizona law,
a
and
public
it's different in
defender.
Ohio. But
Hold
Hold
up.
on, let him go. Let him go.
Let me help you with some of the law and the way things really happen. Okay. One, you got a public defender. Okay. Public defenders are you normally attorneys that they have an office or they work at someone's office. So when they're doing the public defender
that's not
thing,
true, good brother. That's an appointed attorney. Public
wait,
defenders work for your
hold on now,
county
bro.
or
I'll
work
let you
for your
speak.
state.
I'll let you speak, son. I'll let you speak, good sir. I'll let you speak. Okay. And we can keep it respectful. Now, I'm not saying, whether it's right or wrong. Okay. This is just the way it is. A lot of public defenders are in there just to get them in and get them out, especially when it comes to people who have color like us. Okay. And now you're in the state of Arizona. All right. Arizona is not one of the friendliest states in the union. Now, if he has to go for a public defender, fine. But I'm gonna be honest with you, that brother is going to need to hire an attorney if he wants to get any of those charges dropped down. Because a public defender is going to make a deal and keep it moving.
Yeah, that's facts. He gonna tell him take a plea.
The deal is reduction of the charges. Most likely, that's I believe if I just look that up, I believe a simple public defender with the law degree can look up that same information. And no disrespect, good brother, you're giving to, and we got to understand, looking at the evidence and fact about public defenders, there was a study done in 2021 found that the defendants represented by the public defenders were less likely to receive a prison sentence and more likely to have misdemeanor cases resolved more quickly than those represented by court-appointed counsel. So that is in the state of Arizona. So this is a study in the fact. So I'm just saying, good brother, you can't just take that as, oh, every public defender, he's not gonna, you might be right. He might not get a big time attorney, but it's not, I really believe that he'll get these charges reduced from a attempted murder to at least to an aggravated assault. Not to say he might not go to jail, or go to prison or do some prison time, but I believe that he'll literally get it reduced and he won't have to do as much time as he would as being charged with or convicted with attempted murder.
Okay, now let me ask you this question, my good sir. If those are the facts that you just pulled up,
yes, sir. That's in the state of Arizona. Yes, sir.
Now,
I don't know what county he's in, but that's in the state. That's when the state he lives in.
Okay, but what about demographic? Okay, what about demographic? Does that demographic apply to white offenders or black offenders?
It doesn't matter, good brother.
Oh, yes, it does.
There's more Hispanic, and there's more as an Hispanic race in Arizona. If we talk about the Hispanic, the more Hispanic race is more in the population in Arizona. So I'm just saying, like, it really doesn't matter. In that state, it's just most likely he's not gonna get. And
I'm going to tell you,
I can bet you. I would love to bet you, put some money on that. Like, I would like to take a little wager on that. Like, he was not going to get convicted for attempted murder. He's not. He's just not. I put a paycheck on. He's not going to get convicted for attempted murder. He's charged right now for attempted murder, but not convicted.
Here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen. They're going to charge him with attempted murder. Okay?
They already charged him with attempted murder. He's not going to get convicted.
Brother, now you're doing word semantics. Okay? They're going to charge him with convicted murder. Okay? They already charged him. He's going to plead out to something else. He's going to go to jail for quite some time. They're going to make sure of that. And that's going to be the end of it. That's what I was saying earlier. You just slided towards, you said he's going to plead to something else, and that something else is going to be a reduction of that charge. That's something you just, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. That's what I'm saying. I said his charges are going to be reduced, and he's going to be convicted off of most likely an aggravated assault or an assault instead of an attempted murder. But see, that's what I was trying to get to you across. That's what I was trying to get across to you earlier. They're going to plead that out and keep it moving.
I think we agree. I think we agree, good brother. I think we agree. He's going to get charged. He's going to get convicted on something less than the attempted murder. He's not going to get convicted on attempted murder.
But look.
I think we agree. But Smooth, I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go get to the missus just stepped in. She's like about to get butt naked on me. So I gotta get.
Look, shout out your socials. We'll let you go. Shout out your socials.
Send me the link. If you already send me the link, I'll share it. I'm gonna have it shared. When I get I'm gonna share this. I promise you, good brother. I have it shared before the 6 in the morning.
Well, where can they find you though? Let them know where to find you.
Before I go to the Smoke Show 513. I talk about relationships and marriage issues every Tuesday night up on Facebook. You can go on my Facebook. That's Kevin Farmer, or you can visit me on Instagram at the Smoke Show. You got to push the THE Smoke Show 513. You know, Instagram is all one word, or you can go on YouTube and subscribe at the Smoke Show 513, which is separate words, you know, separate words on YouTube. The Smoke Show 513. Subscribe. Definitely like, share, like I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna share your shit, my nigga. And Kevin Farmer with Made You Look Promotions, Kev at the Farm. We do this, and also the Smoke Show 513 every Tuesday, 10 p.m. from 11:30. Smoke everything. I bring it. We talk about this. We talk about these relationships and marriage issues. And yes, I do advocate for us men. Men are the prize, and I literally say, put some checks and balances on women's behaviors. Definitely. Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smooth. Thank you so much for the invite, good brother. I'm about to get to some punani.
All right, my dog. Look. All right. So this is what I was trying to say. Okay, whether he get convicted of attempted murder or not, the whole reason why he was in that situation was a problem, something going on with his daughter and the baby mother. So now he really gonna be taken away from his daughter.
Yeah, I was going on that train. I thought, like, that was stupid. Now he ain't never going to see his daughter. He's not going to be seeing his daughter for a long time. So that wasn't very well thought out on his part.
I don't care what happens. You go ahead, boss man. Go ahead.
Oh, y'all got it.
No, I think I don't know his name. I think CS was trying to talk real quick.
Yeah, that's my big cousin. That's CJ Diddy.
Okay, I thought he was talking. You could go ahead, sir.
I mean, man, sir. Okay, well, I mean, you know, and like I tell, you know, a lot of young brothers, like I tell CJ, like I've told you, there's a lot of times where you just cannot let your emotions get the better of you. Okay, yeah, you might come across some stuff that's jacked up in life. You may have some jacked up, you know, situations going on, but you cannot let your emotions get away from you. That brother let his emotions get away from him, and now he in trouble. Okay, he may not go up for attempted murder. Okay, but the public defender is going to plead that out, and he's still going to be going to jail for a lot of years. Okay, for a bunch of years.
Right.
And now he away from his family, he away from his kids, and you know, shoot, we just can't leave our kids out there like that.
So I have a question with it. It seemed like some people may have sympathy towards bruh because he facing attempted murder. I'ma just pose this question. Should we have sympathy for him when he attacked that man for no reason? I mean, I get if you I get it. His daughter was the situation, whatever going on.
My opinion, he asked for that shit.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to see, if everybody on the same page with that. He asked for that shit. It's not like I see you get hit with the attempted murder, but even if he get charged with that, you asked for it. Like,
for him,
the situation wasn't provoked. It wasn't like the man was doing something to him. You just up and choked this man out on Facebook Live, incriminated yourself. Like, you deserve whatever the fuck happened to you. It sucks for the daughter because she gonna lose her daddy, and when he get out, you ain't gonna see your daughter probably. But it's just like, that's what you did, bro.
Consequences, repercussions. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
First off, I feel like he would have had a better fighting chance if he wouldn't have hit that damn live button on Facebook. That's what's gonna really hit him over the head.
But let me ask you this: was it people around when that?
Yeah.
It was people around when the situation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it like this: he was fucked anyway because somebody was gonna pull a camera out.
Yeah, but this the thing.
Or eyewitness testimony.
Like, that's just everything worse. It's like,
I know, like the fact that he was on live make it 1,000 times, because nigga, it's your page.
Right.
But I'm still saying, like, if I'm sitting there, if I was there and I recorded the video, it's still, we could clearly still see it's this nigga. Like, does it really make it worse that it's his video or that it comes from somebody?
In the
The
court
nigga
of law,
still
dude.
caught choking somebody out for no reason.
Yeah, you're right, but he could play it a little. He could play how it went a little different without video footage. Now you can't lie about shit. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if somebody else pulled out a camera,
but ain't
like
nobody else pull out no camera. It was just
There's
his
just-
footage.
this is why there are certain things that should not be on social media, period.
I don't know why everybody wants to press the live button to go crash out. If you gonna crash out, I ain't gonna tell you don't do it. But please
Attention.
don't do it on Instagram and Facebook, gang.
Clout.
Well, you know, I'll tell you in a heartbeat, me being this old dude, everything that I do, I don't have to have everybody in on what I'm doing.
Right.
I might be doing some crazy stuff. I don't need everybody to know.
Fact.
That's facts.
True.
That's
And sometimes, shit, I would think sometimes people don't care. So, like, why would I record it? I don't think people care that I'm, watering the plants in the front yard. I don't need to go live for that.
Trust
But
me,
it-
niggas care. I'm sorry, niggas care. Somebody gonna watch it.
But it's people out there. He right, because it's a dude right now who just sit up on Instagram dancing the Mickey Mouse songs. And that man got people watching him 24/7. So it's always somebody watching something, guy.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask y'all this.
People are really bored.
If people find a dude just dressing up and dancing to Mickey Mouse music and they watching that, I mean, what does that say about our lives? Are our lives just
People are really
not
bored.
that damn
That
interesting?
says that
they ain't got
people
nothing
ain't
going
touching
on.
grass, and we're dissociated from real life. We're not.
I mean,
People
shoot.
live through phones now. Everybody's living through phones. A lot of people don't have human interaction day to day like it used to be. And I feel like that's where people are falling short. I feel like that's why kids aren't the same as when I was younger, even younger, because kids ain't going outside no more. These kids aren't. They're on games. They're playing, they watching these videos that we're watching as adults.
That's exactly right, good sir.
Like, these kids, we're so disassociated from what we should really be doing to the point where everything is just messed up. Like, I don't know how to get back to that way. It's gonna take a lot, but we need to get back to that. I feel, for stuff to really change. Kids ain't being kids. Adults don't want to raise their kids, and a lot of that is because, let's keep it real, a lot of people my age and younger are the ones having kids, 24 younger. We ain't fit. We're not built to be having kids right now. We ain't even got most of our lives figured out. But we trying to take care of another life doing it. A lot's going to have to change for stuff to get right, unfortunately. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah. With that being said, I got one more topic. This about to set it off. We gonna end on this topic. This gonna about to pull everybody heartstring, but it's real conversations. As long as we respectful, let our opinions out. It's all good. Right now, I'm about to play this viral clip from last year of Trump saying what he gonna do when he get in the White House and how it affects right now today. So we gonna play it. This ain't nothing personal. I'm not I ain't vote for the man. But at some points I do agree with on this video. And if you mad, I suggest you log out and unsubscribe right now. But we about to play this clip. Let's get into it.
Hit us with it. Hit us with it.
All right, let's go.
Official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body. They will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parent's consent. Participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts being pushed on our children is an act of child abuse. Very simple. Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will...
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
What's wrong with that?
Who want to start?
I guess I'll go first. I mean, what's wrong with that? Children are fluid at 6, 8, and 12 years old anyway. They don't know if they want to be a firefighter, astronaut, police officer, chef. They switch job roles quicker than they switch sex roles. So like, of course they don't know what they want to be when they want to grow up. They're trying to figure that stuff out. So yeah, don't leave the kids alone. Don't touch the kids.
I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm not for it. I ain't goddamn gonna let my future kids do it. But like I said, if America's supposed to be the country of free, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Free will. It is not my goddamn job. My goddamn why am I stressing myself out about somebody else who want to do that shit? Or why am I stressing myself out about somebody else who let their kid do it? At the end of the day, it don't affect me. That's not my kid.
Yeah, people say that, but
people say that.
People say that, but it does though. You got to think in the future, long term, because then that person that day is now out of the future.
I get that, but what I'm telling you, right? I'm gonna put it like this. With certain shit that happened in anybody's life, people will tell them, well, okay, it's not my job to care about that shit. People only want to care. See, this is where I'm fucked up. People
kids,
claim
you talking about kids,
it's kids.
bro.
I get it, but this is what I'm saying, cuz I get that. Y'all act like I just said I want kids to do it. No, I don't.
We didn't say that.
But I'm saying because it's not my goddamn kid. I can't force somebody else's I can't force my ideologies on the next person. That is unethical. That is not fair.
Do you think hold on. Do you think that's right? Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right?
I don't think it's right, but I can't force somebody else to goddamn think it's right, nigga.
That's all
I can't force somebody else.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I just think people should think twice about letting kids trying to run the household.
I get that. But what I'm saying is, it's not like if it's not my kid. This is what I'm saying. I get that. I don't want kids doing the shit. Men shouldn't be in women. Listen, Kaizen, right here on live. I don't goddamn agree with kids changing they goddamn being trans. If you an adult, you want to do that shit, do it. But do that shit when you an adult. I don't agree with goddamn men and women's sports, all of this fuck shit with the transgenders, all of that, right? But let's just keep it real, bro. I don't care that it's trans out there. And at the end of the day, if somebody lets their kid do that, I'm not cool with it. I might not agree with it, but that's not my child. And yes, that might mess that child up emotionally, physically, later on in life. But it's not my job to worry about that. Because at the end of the day, that's their free will.
But
they got the right to do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
So I'm going to let them do what they want to do.
Okay,
and I'm going to just make sure that my side is right.
Okay, right. But it's not a concern. It's not a concern.
I didn't say that it's not a concern, but I can voice my concern, right? I can voice my concerns about something you're doing, right? But that don't mean that my concern is gonna deter your decision.
Right, because why is that? Because what am I? What they classify me as, an adult, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this what I'm saying. If an adult, this what I'm saying. If a kid is doing that shit, bro, 9 times out of 10, the parent is cool with it, bro. I'ma just be real. Everybody talking about they trying to let kids do this without the parent consent. I've never seen that shit happen. All the kids that are trans, I see, they parents know about it. They parents was okay with it. They parents signed off on that shit. If their parents are okay with it, it is not my goddamn job to be stressing. At the end of the day, is it sad for that child? Yes. Am I sad that that child went through that shit? Yes. Am I sad that that might fuck them up in the future? Yes. Yeah. But it is not my job to tell them that they can't do what the fuck they family want to do. That's what I'm trying to get to. I ain't saying it's right. I'm not saying it's ethical. I'm not saying that's how it should be. I'm just saying I don't have the right to tell somebody else what the fuck to do with their child or their family.
Okay, we get you. So who else want to talk? Big Cuz, you got something to say?
Well, I mean, the thing is, like you said, I kind of agree with that. But my personal opinion, under law, if that's what you want to do, if that's what you really want to do, you could do it when you turn 18, when you are a legal adult.
Thank you.
Okay. But until then, if you want to identify as a female, okay, that's cool. If you want to identify as a male, okay, that's cool. But the thing is, and what really kind of throws me off, is that you got a lot of guys out here that can't compete in sports.
Yeah.
That will automatically say, okay, I identify as a woman, and then they go in there and they go beast mode. And it's like, no.
But that's why they need the law to protect that. I'm for a law to protect that.
You don't need to compete in sports. You don't need to compete in female sports. If you still have a set hell.
If you were born with a penis, you should goddamn be playing sports.
Not even a penis. If you have a set of balls that's producing testosterone, you don't need to be competing.
There you go with men.
With some women. No.
Shouldn't be up for debate. Like some of this stuff shouldn't be up for debate.
That's what I'm saying. Some of it shouldn't, but at the end of the day, like I say, I'm not for it. I'm not agreeing with it. But at the end of the day, it's out of our hands. Like, we can not like it, but it's gonna happen at the end of the day. That's why I'm saying, should we keep on trying to stop the shit from happening, or should we start educating our own families about what we want our families to be educated on? Because that's all it comes down to at the end of the day. At the end of the day, everything comes down to your education on it.
Hey, did we lose anything? Y'all back?
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't lose nothing.
Okay, something happened with my end. See,
Yeah.
look, we talking too deep. I try to tell y'all, it's getting too real out here, man. They
So
trying to
let
shut
me.
us
Did you
down.
hear what I said?
Nah,
Cause I
I ain't
want
hear
to.
what you said.
All right.
Say what
So
you
I
said.
say, damn. Let me rewind that for a second. What the hell did I just say? Mine went million miles a minute, man.
Something about you don't agree with it, but something.
Oh yeah. Somebody recap me real quick. Divine, y'all heard that? What I say, man. I don't agree with it, but it's like at the end of the day, bro. Okay, I don't agree with it, but I can't control it. You know, like,
Yeah.
oh, I know what I was talking about. I know exactly where I was at. Just jog my memory. I asked them. We know this shit is gonna happen, right?
Right.
We may not like it. We may not agree with it, but we know it's gonna happen, right?
Right.
Should we keep trying to stop some shit from happening that we know is gonna happen? Or should we just focus on educating our families and ourselves on what we want to be educated on? Because at the end of the day, everything boils down to your education on it.
Right.
So I just feel like instead of us trying to stop some shit from happening, just educate your family and let them know what y'all standing on.
I'm gonna say it like this, and we down there can end after this. I'm gonna say, I hear what y'all saying, but I'm gonna say it like this. Anytime a company or a country targets the youth, it's a dark, to me, it's a dark agenda behind it.
It is.
When you targeting youth about same-sex marriage and transgenders and sex changes, that ain't light. That ain't positive speaking. I'm
So
sorry.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Because this is like because that just brought something to my attention. You saying like teaching these kids about this, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about
It's adults out
programming,
here who are
TV.
trans. Like some of these kids are adopted by parents that are both gay,
Right.
that might be trans. So it's like the kids do need to know about this shit, but not forcing them to change themselves. It should be more of an education of don't discriminate somebody because this is their choice. Like that should be the education. Like don't discriminate, but I don't feel like they should be teaching kids shit trying to make them change.
Right.
But you should have some knowledge about it because some of these kids is around this shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel you should have knowledge about anything. Just don't spread the wrong information.
Or shove it down people's throats.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference between knowing and all of a sudden, it's everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, everything I hear. It's like, come on now.
It's like, it's like
cartoons, especially. What happened to the cartoons, bro?
The cartoons, I
went
mean,
totally 360.
I'm gonna be real with you. The cartoons, they're just ran by the same wicked people they always been ran by. Remember, Nickelodeon just came out. Most of them kids was getting raped on sets. Like, it's just different shit happening at different times, bro. Shit is just wicked. That's how I feel.
Well, okay. Now I can speak on the cartoons because they were real heavy back in my day, and we had this thing called Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. And the thing is, actually, we didn't know it, but they were indoctrinating us. Right now, everybody my age, we know the preamble to the Constitution by heart. Okay.
Song.
Yeah, from that song, exactly. We know the preamble to the Constitution. Everybody knows who Bill was. I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. Everybody knew that. And the thing is, right now, it's a different kind of indoctrination, especially now in these days, because right now, a lot of the head of the indoctrination is money. One. Okay. Now, when it comes to the same-sex marriage stuff, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not worried about that because I ain't trying to be married to no man. Okay. So, you know, when it comes to the transsexual thing, okay, you want to put yourself in the dress and you want to call yourself Judith, okay, that's fine. But nothing should be happening until you turn 18.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. And when it comes to all this other stuff, like Jazz was saying, what happened to the cartoons? What did happen to them? Okay.
What did
Where's
happen?
that extra of education that we so desperately need right now? Now I hate to say this, but when it comes to you young cats, this is y'all's new assignment. Okay, because me, I'm too old. I done did my part. Okay. So this is y'all's new assignment to ask these questions and figure out what's the best thing and the best course for y'all to take.
So,
Change Hollywood is one answer.
but you can never change. So this is the thing. Do we try to change Hollywood or do we just try to build something new? Because I don't think you ever really finna change Hollywood.
Build
It's too
something new.
corrupt.
You got to build
Build
something
something
new.
new.
You got to
It's
build
too
something new.
corrupt. Like you can't. I'm a firm believer in. I don't care if you break something down to the minute details of it. If it was broken from the beginning, you could never break it down and build something great on top of the
No, you
bullshit
gotta,
already.
y'all get, now this is my opinion. Y'all gotta build something new because let's just get real. One, everybody in here from what I see is black, right? Our community has for over centuries has enriched the world with flavor and culture. Except we don't make any money off of it. Everybody else does. Okay? Y'all need to build something new. Okay? Y'all need to build something new and y'all need to safeguard our community and the culture because our culture influences the entire planet.
For sure.
I mean, one of the best choirs I heard was the Mass Choir of Tokyo. I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay? We influence, that's how far our influence goes. But we don't know it and we don't
But
accept it.
we don't get the credit. Somebody take the
Exactly.
credit.
Exactly. Everybody else taking the credit, but more so the credit, everybody else from
Taking the
other
money.
communities are making the money off of it.
So I have a question. Here's a throw a wrench into the argument. So let's say we do build something new and we do find a way to bring the money back into the black community, black household, back into the culture. Who's to say or to control how they spend that money? So what they want to spend that money elsewhere outside the community? How do we regulate how do we regulate the consumers and where they choose to spend their money? And if they don't choose to spend on black products, culture, etc., why do we then get to complain about where if they want to choose to put the money elsewhere, even though they want to continue to use our culture? Like I don't know how we regulate that. That's going to be a tough question to answer.
Well, see, the
I'm gonna
thing
be
Nah, it
is,
real
ain't
though.
that tough. If you
it's
don't,
not tough. It's
yeah.
not tough to it's not a tough question to answer. Where the difficulty comes in is pulling it off. We know the majority of us know what we got to do, but it's easier, okay, to go over here and get it than to find somebody in our community that's giving off the same services.
Yeah, that's facts.
Can I ask this question? Okay. A lot of the times when black people deal with other black businesses, the experience isn't good. And we see this on TikTok and Facebook and
Absolutely.
Instagram. I mean, Keith Lee
Absolutely.
is one of the biggest people who do it. He go to a restaurant and say the food trash. Now, don't no black person go there. So it's like, when do we? That's why I say we have to fix a
So
lot of
are you
other
saying
things before we could fix this.
so are you
Because
saying we're
we're truly
self-destructive?
gonna have to go ahead.
Are you saying we're self-destructive, like we destroy our own image?
In a way, yes. Yes, we feed, but well, yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because a lot of the images that these people try to throw out at us, we uphold them. Or I ain't gonna say a lot of us uphold them. You know, and I
Well,
don't know.
again, and see, and there again, and there it is again. You know, what was his name? Keith Lee. He goes out and he'll say, okay, the service went good, this, that, and the other. And I understand where he's coming from, but on the flip side of that, it's also can be, hey, Mr. Manager, come over here, let me have a conversation with you. Okay. Yeah, I got this. It wasn't right. The service was too long. Your people was rude, so on and so forth. Blah 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 blah. Now I got over 4 million followers, and I'm going to give you a shot to clean this up, and I'll be back in maybe a month, 2, 3 months. You ain't gonna know,
Yeah.
okay? But right now, your worst enemy is your staff, or your worst enemy is your cook.
Yeah.
And that's some of the conversations that sometimes, because like we just saw, you can have a conversation with somebody, they've been having a bad day or whatnot, and they let their emotions get to you. Now you're getting choked out by the chef. Okay.
So
Me.
I get where you coming from. You saying instead of us running and trying to bash that business, why not give criticism and give another chance? So
Yeah.
here goes
Yeah.
my question with that. And that should be how it goes, but this might be controversial. I don't know.
No,
Can
because
Come
we
with it,
all
brother.
agree?
negativity
Come
brings
with it, brother.
attention.
Can we all agree that some black people are too prideful and won't be able to take that criticism?
You're absolutely right. Yeah. 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 And like I said, service, and like I tell people, service is not for everybody. You might be in this joint
Nope.
and you're trying to make it work, but this is just not your thing that you need to be doing.
Yeah.
Maybe you need to be doing something else. Okay. So, yeah, let me holler at you. And just go to them, black person, brother to sister, sister to brother, brother to brother, sister to sister.
Yeah.
So this been going on 2 hours. We're gonna close it out, man. It's been the longest episode. I appreciate all y'all. Share
Yes,
it, share
sir.
it to the people, share it to the people where they can find y'all all social medias and anything y'all got coming up in the near future. Let's start with co-host.
Man, y'all know where y'all find me, man. Kaizen on Instagram, Zen Emotion on Instagram, Kaizen all music platforms, YouTube. You trying to find my Facebook or my Instagram, I'ma be tagged in the post. Just look on the page. Upcoming stuff, just working, getting some music together. Trying to drop a tape 2025. Give people a taste of the music they've been waiting on. So that's it with me, man. Like, sub, share, do all of that for us, man.
For sure, cuz. CJ, what you got to tell me?
Well, pretty much find me on Instagram or Facebook, CSJ_Art Vibes LLC on both Facebook and Instagram. And I'm gonna try to work on putting on some new photography, hopefully to be available soon.
Okay.
Big Cuz, where can they find you, Big Cuz?
Y'all just see me at Chris Shannon at Facebook or Instagram.
Okay. Divine, what's going on?
No, man, ready to go to sleep. Y'all know where to find me. Find me on Real Conversations Podcast. Shout out to Smooth. Shout out to Congressman Kaizen. Shout out to CJ. Shout out to CS, Big Cuz. Shout out, family. Y'all be good, man. Y'all enjoy y'all holiday. We see y'all. You said it's the last podcast for the year?
Nah, we gonna take a break. We probably come back the week of Thanksgiving. I
Okay,
got
cool.
everything lined up, so yeah.
Y'all
All right,
have a
thanks.
good
We
one.
see y'all. Happy Food Day. Well, I'll see
Yes,
y'all in that week.
sir.
All right.
Yes,
Cool.
sir.
We'll
Be
tune
safe,
in.
brother.
Yeah,
All
tune
y'all, man.
in.
Love.
Love.
Much
Y'all.
love.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. All right, cuz. Appreciate you, man. Love. We'll chop it up.
Yes, sir.
All right, for sure. There y'all have it, man. Another Another real conversation, real episode. Like, share, and subscribe, comment on this video if you're on Facebook right now. And I appreciate all y'all. We got more content coming. We got an interview dropping next week with a realtor from Texas, I believe. We'll chop it up. Y'all gonna see them clips pretty soon. Y'all gonna see all these clips dropping really right after this. You know, I gotta get the clips together. Salute all the veterans for Veterans Day. We appreciate y'all for everything. And we love y'all. Thanks for all the views, like, share, comment. Even if you feel like your comment disrespectful, we still gonna like it. You know, we ain't showing no favoritism. It's all love. We respect all y'all opinions. Until next time, tune in. Much love. It's your host, Big Smooth, Mr. Smooth. And until next time, man, make sure y'all check out everybody on the panel. Show them love. Follow them. Follow everything they got going on, man. Till next time, Mr. Smooth. We gone.